Be so real and raw with you and just let you know that.
Hi friends, and welcome to a very busy week in my small crochet business. I share a look into the reality of pursuing my creative dreams while continuing to work a 9-to-5. Get ready for a busy and productive week full of crocheting, lots of new plushies, packing orders, continuing to prep for the launch of my first collection, and experiencing some unfortunate setbacks. You guys are coming along for all of it. So get cozy, grab whatever project you're working on, and let's create together. I hope you enjoy, and I'm so glad you're here.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming for an important announcement. Hello friends, and happy May. Today is actually May 6th for me, but you will be seeing this video May 24th, which is less than a week away from the launch of my Shopify website and my 1-year anniversary on YouTube. Oh my goodness, you guys, it is so crazy to me that I have been doing these videos for almost a whole year now, and I purposely planned this Shopify launch and the launch of my cute and cozy collection on my 1-year anniversary because I thought that'd be a really cool way to celebrate. So be on the lookout for the launch of my cute and cozy collection on KybeeCreates.com. But if you're new here, hi, my name is Kyra, and I share behind the scenes of my crochet and crafty small business, Kybee Creates. I make crocheted plushies, bookmarks, glass tumblers, and stickers, and I just love anything with the cute and cozy vibe. I share weekly small business vlogs with you guys and just bring you behind the scenes of growing my little business. So if that sounds like fun to you, definitely be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to join our crafty and cozy family. But today I have so much to share with you guys. Luna has come to say hi. I've been crocheting a lot recently, so I have lots of new makes. I have some fun new yarn colors that I got. I'm gonna be sharing everything that's a part of the cute and cozy collection, and I also got my DTF cup transfers, so we have a lot to do today, so definitely cozy up, grab a blanket, get yourself a coffee or a tea, and let's hang out together. So before I share all of my new crochet makes with you guys, I definitely want to get an iced coffee. You guys already know I have to start my morning with an iced coffee. And rather than make it at home, I'm actually going to go out to Dunkin' today and get one because one of these crochet makes actually requires a to-go cup, which it'll make more sense once I get the coffee. So we're gonna go to Dunkin', and I really wanna try one of those blueberry iced lattes. I've been seeing where people are making like these blueberry iced lattes, blueberry iced coffees at home. And I think they have like the Nespresso machines or some other fancy coffee machine, and they look so yummy, and they're honestly so pretty because the blue and purple of the blueberry syrup mixes in with the coffee and the milk, and they just look so pretty and so yummy. So that's definitely inspiring me to get a blueberry iced latte today. I just have one of the Keurig machines. I also have like a Mr. Coffee iced coffee maker, and it's just not the same. Whenever I make it at home, it is yummy. It works good. It gets the job done, but there is such a difference between making coffee at home versus going and getting coffee. And I don't know what that difference is, but if you have an espresso machine or you have an iced coffee machine that makes coffees similar to what you get in store, definitely let me know because the taste is just, it's so different and I crave it sometimes. So we're gonna treat ourselves to a blueberry iced coffee today. And once we get back, we'll sit down and I'll share all the crochet things I've been making over this past week. Luna. I am back. Coffee is secured, but it's not the pretty blue or purple color like I thought. It's just plain brown, so that's not fun. But it does taste pretty good. It's very sweet. I love my coffees to be sweet. I'm very much a lots of creamer, lots of sugar kind of person in my coffee. So I got a medium iced coffee, 1 French vanilla swirl, 3 blueberry flavor shots, 3 stevia, and some oat milk. So it does taste really good. It's just not pretty like I thought. But anyway, now that I'm back, I'm ready to sit down and share all of these crochet makes with you. I've been making these over the past week or so, and I just have a lot of fun patterns to show you guys and a lot of cute things. So let's go ahead and get into it. And let's start out with the main reason that I got this iced coffee. It is for this cup cozy pattern. And oh my goodness, this is so cute. So the pattern that I made is for to-go cups, and this is by Sarah and Sybil. How pretty is this cup cozy? Oh my gosh, I am obsessed. Look at the little lacy detailing across the top, the pretty little bow. I love this, and I love the color combination. I think this pink yarn is so pretty, especially paired with like this white. It really offsets the colors. Now my coffee is just all dressed up. It's all cute, and this pattern was really fun to make. She actually has 2 other patterns in this collection. She has one that's like a glass tumbler that's similar to the glass tumblers I make. So it'll make like those glass tumblers with like the wooden lids. It fits those. And then she also has one that fits like a mason jar kind of cup. So they're all a little bit different, but this is so cute and I had to try it out. That way I could show you guys the super cute cozy in action. So I did make this week. I have been thinking about adding this to my cute and cozy collection for Shopify, but I'm not too sure. So if you'd be interested in these cup cozies, definitely let me know and maybe I'll add these to my shop. And I was also thinking about adding the one that fits the glass tumblers because you guys know I'm going to be offering some new glass tumblers in my shop as well. So leave me a comment down below what you think about that. But that is the first thing that I've been making. Next thing, I'll go ahead and show you while I'm on a roll with acrylic yarn. So I've kind of been in a little kick where I've been making more things with acrylic yarn, and normally I do all plushy stuff. So I use like the Bernat blanket yarns, the big twist yarns. So this is the next thing I've made, and oh my gosh, how pretty. It's with the same colors as this. So now it's all matchy and I love it so much. This pattern is the Kindle sleeve pattern, also by Sarah and Sybil, and it's gorgeous. Look at that granny square sunflower, oh my gosh. And just the detailing through there. The back of the Kindle case looks like this. And then it has like a little spot where you chain and then you attach a button. I haven't attached my button yet, so I need to do that. But then your Kindle slides right in and out. I have the Kindle Paperwhite and it fits like a glove. It fits perfectly down in there and it is so pretty. So again, something else that I'm considering to add to my cute and cozy collection. Like, how adorable would this be if you got a little Kindle sleeve, you got a little cup cozy, and you were all matchy? And I have plenty of yarns that I think this would be pretty with. But let me know down below. This isn't 100% confirmed that I'm going to add these, but maybe I can do like a collection later on, or if you're really interested, I can do that. So those are 2 of the things that I've been making. The next thing I've been making is this little turtle. This will be on my website for sure, and I'll tell you guys the color options I'll have on there. But this one is a really light pastel pink color. I need to add her blush on there. And then I went with like a daisy pattern for her shell. So the center is this really pastel yellow, and then the petals are white, and she is just too cute. Like, look at how adorable she is. And she's honestly a pretty decent size. So there's my hand, there's her. So she's pretty big, honestly. And for color combinations, I was thinking I'd do one that was like a green body with a sunflower shell. So do like a brown center with yellow leaves. And then I also thought it'd be pretty to do a white turtle with, let me see if I can find, yeah, with this color as the shell. And then I'm not sure on the petal color yet. Maybe like a lighter blue or like a pink or something, or maybe even green to tie in that green in the yarn. So those are the turtles that are coming to the Cute and Cozy collection. And I'm just so excited because I've actually never made turtles before. She is my first turtle like this, I mean. I've made trunk the turtles, but I've not made like the traditional sea turtle looking things. So I'm so excited. This was actually really fun to make. And I honestly think this is perfect timing for these little turtles because when my shop launches on the 30th, June is the next day. So we're kind of getting into summer by that point. So I think these little turtles will be perfect for the summertime. Next thing I've been making, and these are just for fun. These next 2 makes are just something that I wanted to try out. They're not gonna be part of the collection, but I still had to show you guys. Like this little frog, it's like, wah. So he has just a little serious expression there. I added blush, of course, and he's just so tiny and squishy, but I just thought he was cute. I thought the pattern was really cute, and I've never made leggy frogs. This is not the typical leggy frog pattern that you see all over the place, but I found this on Instagram. It was a free pattern and I just thought it was super cute. So I made him. And then the next thing I've been making is a little flower dragon. So if you follow me on Instagram or if you saw my community post, you probably have already seen her. And this is what she looks like. So she has like a pastel pink as her main body. I did her wings, her little feet, and her horns in white. And then I did the spines in like this pastel green, and then the detailing on her wings as well. So she just is so pretty, and I just love making her fly around everywhere. But I've never made a dragon also, and I just thought that'd be a fun pattern to try out. I wanted to do something fun, something to kind of get out of the same pattern of making bees, making chickens, and I really am happy with how this turned out. So there's this little dragon, and the next thing I made is actually behind me, sitting on my shelf, and it's this tiny little chick with a bow, and she is so little. She's about the same size as the Pocket Frog pattern by Crochet, and she's just the perfect little size. She sits right in your hand, and her little beak's cute. I love the little bow that I added to her. So I only ended up making one of her, but I thought she'd be fun to sit right on the shelf behind me next to Shelly, and they can kind of keep watch over you guys and make sure that you guys don't do anything too crazy. But there's that. And then the next thing, so this will be part of my Cute and Cozy collection as well. So here's the original Kybees. This is what they look like. They have the blush, they're small, and this is using the Big Twist Baby Bear yarn. So it's super soft, but they turn out a little bit small. And here is the new and improved Kybees. Look at that size difference. That is a massive difference. So the Kybees are using Bernat blanket yarn, and it's actually the shine version. So it has like the little sparkles and the yellow yarn. And then I use Bernat blanket for the black and also for the white. And do you notice the main difference between these? So the Kybees have little antennas now, and I love that. I think that is so cute. And I honestly have been considering adding a smile. I think I'm gonna try that, and then we'll just see what it looks like. But I feel like the Kybees have to have a smile. They need to have a cute little smile on them. So this is the new and improved Kybee that will be added to my Shopify website, and I'm really happy with how this turned out. This pattern, I cannot remember off the top of my head, and for all of these patterns, I'll just pop them up on the screen for you guys and definitely leave them linked down below, because with all the patterns I check out, it's hard to keep track of who writes what, but I definitely want you guys to go show these creators some love, because if you can write a pattern, that is amazing. Like, it just blows my mind that people can think of what to do to make this. I feel like I'll never get to that point, but I'm really hoping in the future that's something I can learn to do, because I would absolutely love to write patterns, but it just seems like a completely impossible thing right now with, I just don't understand how people can think up these things and know what to do to get the final results like this. But props to anyone who can write patterns. That is amazing, and it just blows my mind. So now that I went over all the fun things I've been crocheting recently, I wanted to sit down and officially tell you guys everything that's coming to my website with the Cute and Cozy collection. So I have it all here on my laptop, that way I can keep track of things. And I think the first thing I want to start out with are the cups that I'm going to be offering. So before this, I was offering cups that I like cut out on my Cricut. I'd do the vinyl, I'd layer the vinyl, and it wasn't as permanent of an option as I wanted. So I kind of dabbled into the world of UV DTF transfers, and I found this brand called Calua Design. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce it, but that is the business card. And so I ordered these UV transfers, and they are gorgeous. It makes me so excited. Oh my gosh, you guys, I've never used these before. So I think it's gonna be a little bit of a learning curve to know how to apply these, because once you stick them on, they're on there. They're not coming off. So I'll go ahead and show you this first one. So, oh my gosh, like how pretty is this? This is so much more detailed than I could ever get by layering vinyl with my Cricut. And like I said, I really love that they are so permanent. Like, you are not getting this off unless you're doing something crazy. Like, it's not gonna be coming off your cup. So these are the glass tumblers that I have, and I'll be putting this on top of the cup. And this is what it looks like closer up. There's little coffees and bows and like a Stanley cup, strawberries, hearts, just all of the cutesy, girly, pink things. And I knew that this would be perfect to add to my Cute and Cozy collection. So I'm just so excited to make these. I am a little bit intimidated, but I know once I figure it out, and thankfully she included like these little practice things. So she added this one on there so I can maybe trial that on something first. And also like this little strawberry and bow thing. And there's like an application guide. So that'll definitely be fun to learn how to do that. But that is the first design. And if you have your eye on any of these designs, I did get a limited amount because I wasn't sure how many people would be shopping, and I just didn't know how many to get. So for this design, I only got 8. So definitely once my Shopify launches, be sure to get on there if you see one of these that you really like and you don't want to miss out. The next design, Has strawberries, flowers, bows, and there's lots of pinks, reds, and there's a little pop of green with that strawberry leaf. But I thought that was really cute. Again, it'll be wrapped right around the cup like this. And like, how cute! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So for this specific design, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So only 6 of this design will be on my shop as well. The next design, I thought this was too cute. It is very springy. So we have little flowers, we have leaves, we have tiny little bees buzzing around. There's some butterflies, and it's just very bright and colorful. And I'll show you what it'll look like once it's wrapped around the cup. So that's what that cup will look like. And I just think this is so pretty. And whenever I saw the little bees, I'm like, I have to add that to my collection. So for this one, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 of that design. The next design looks like this, and it says, Be the Light, Matthew 5:14. And this one's a little bit more neutral than the others. It's not as bright. It's still very colorful and pretty, but it has like the pink flowers with the different color green leaves. And it's not as bright and in your face as some of these other ones, but I love the message on the front, and I just think that it's so pretty. There was one that said Fearfully and Wonderfully Made, and I wanted that one so badly, but it was sold out. So for now, we have this one that's gonna be on the shop, but I am gonna keep my eyes open for that Fearfully and Wonderfully Made one, because as soon as that becomes available, that one's gonna be in my shop. So for the Be the Light, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those. And so the last design that I picked out looks like this. It has cherries, strawberries, candles, bears, butterflies, like everything super cute, super girly. And this is what it looks like wrapped around the cup. So I'm really happy with all of these designs that I picked. I know I was telling you guys about this a couple vlogs ago, but just the fact that they're here now, that I can start working on these cups, it's making me so excited that we're getting closer to launch date. And these will be all of the pretty cups that I'll be offering on my Shopify. So now that we covered the cups, let's go ahead and go over stickers that are gonna be on my shop. So I had them laying here somewhere. Okay, there's a couple here that I don't have. I need to print some more out because I actually gave my mom and my grandma one. But this is the iced coffee one. You guys have seen this, but it says currently in my iced coffee era. It has little flowers on there, and then the iced coffee drinks. The next one that you've seen says coffee, coffee, coffee with the smiley faces. I have Talk Crafty to Me with the hot glue gun, the different crafty things on there. There is If I Can't Bring My Yarn, I'm Not Going. I have the little capybara. I can't remember, did I show you guys the capybara? If not, that's what it looks like. So a little capybara. And then I'm pretty sure you guys haven't seen the rest of these. So this next one is a pretty bow. It's very dainty. It's just light pink and it's very simple, but I thought this was super cute. Next one says, Sorry I'm Late. I was dilly-dallying. I love the little goose on it. It has a light pink background. So that one's super cute. The next one is also a little goose one, and it says Silly Goose. This one's a little bit smaller. And then we have a bee that's chilling with some flowers. We have a little yarn heart, which this is technically knitting, but it's still really cute and I like that. So that one. And then the final one, and this is one that I designed, says Let's Go to the Bookstore. So for all of these stickers, I was thinking about adding a shiny laminate on the top. All of these are just plain, but I do have sparkly laminate and like the iridescent laminates, and I think that'd be really cute. If I was gonna do the shiny and sparkly, I think I'd do it on this one, and then maybe like the Kybee ones. Let me see where that went. So I think that'd be really pretty if they had like a sparkly shimmer kind of finish to them. But those are the majority of the stickers I'm adding. I do need to make a couple more. There's 2 that have Bible verses on them, Jeremiah 29:11, and then I think Philippians 4:13 was the other one I was gonna add, but we'll go ahead and make those at some point and you guys will get to see those as well. But those are the stickers I'm adding. And now let's move on to bookmarks. So you guys have seen this one, And I'm obsessed with this, you guys. That is what it looks like. So it's pink with like a lighter pink outline and a white bow. And I trialed it out in this blue color. It's not finished. I need to weave in the ends. But what do you guys think of the blue color? I love that so much. So I think I'm gonna have pink, blue, and I might be adding maybe yellow and green or purple. I got this purple yarn from Michael's the other day, and it reminds me of like the tangled purple color, like her dress that she wears. And so I think I'll have pink, blue, purple, yellow, and green of this. And it's just the prettiest little bookmark. So I'm gonna have those bookmarks on there. The next one is this little bow. So up at the top, you have your bow there, and it comes down and it just sits in your book. I should probably show you guys what these look like in a book. So let me go ahead and stick this in there. So whenever you close your book, it's just like a teeny little bow sticking out of the top, and then the chain just goes down in the center of your book. So that's what that one looks like. This is what this one looks like. Oops. Like that, and it just sits in there, and then you can kind of close it and have the little scalloped edge peeking out in the top. And then the final style of bookmark I'm adding are my flower bookmarks. So you guys saw me market prep these for my Minted Vintage show that I did, and you guys really seem to like these in the comments, so I'm going to be adding these. This is just the pink version, and it has a chain that goes down into this little flower bulb that I say looks like a strawberry, but that's what that one looks like. I'll show you in the book. And so you close it, and that sticks out of the top of your book there, and that sticks out of the bottom. Those are the 3 styles of bookmarks I'll be adding: the lacy, the bow, and then the flower. And for each of these, like I mentioned, I'll have different color options. So we'll do pink, purple, and blue for probably all 3 of these. And so I'm really excited about those. And next, let's go ahead and talk about all the crochet plushies that I'm going to be adding. This is probably the part you're the most interested in, but we'll go ahead and start off with this. We have our Sleepy Goose. You guys know I have to add the Sleepy Goose. I don't know what it is with me and geese, because as you can tell with my stickers that I'm adding, I've been obsessed with geese recently. So I have my Sleepy Goose in the shop, I have my Silly Goose sticker, and then I also have the Dilly Dallying Goose sticker. So if you want to do a little goose bundle, how cute would that be? But this is one of the things that'll be coming to my shop. It is so cute, and I love that you can just hold it like that. Or you can lay her all daintily down on your desk or on your bed, and her little eyes are just so sweet. This is such a sweet pattern. So Sleepy Geese will be coming to the shop. And then next up, I gotta find it, we will be adding Kybees, of course. And I'm going to do the new style with the antenna. I'm gonna add the little smile on there. I'm going to be adding Trunk the Turtles, which I don't have any on me right now, but I'll pop a picture up here if you've never seen them before. This is one that I've made, and I'm going to be adding trunks with their little butt cheeks hiding under their shell. So they'll be coming to the shop. I'm going to be adding chickens, lots of different chickens. So one of the colors will be this cream and brown color, which I'm currently in the process of crocheting one. But it's this really pretty, like light brown, creamish color. I also got a couple new yarns from Walmart the other day to make these chickens in. So I got this Bernat blanket color in Beach Foam. And so it has like white and like this really light, like blush pink kind of color mixed in there. And I thought that was so pretty, and it'd make like a really cute variegated chicken color. So chickens will be in this color. And then I also got this rainbow colored yarn, which you guys saw me make one of these chickens for my market as well. And I only made one, and it sold. It was like the first chicken that sold. So I got more of this yarn to be able to make rainbow chickens for my shop. And this is in the color Pitter Patter. That's a cute name. But I got this color, and then I'm also going to be adding this color chicken, which I know this is very unique and very different as a chicken, but I thought that'd be really cute, especially if you got like a chicken and a turtle, because I'm going to be making the shells in this color. But this is an unfinished chicken. I need to finish stuffing it. But that's what the body is gonna look like, and then the little eyes will be on there with the little comb, and I think this is such a unique chicken color. So lots of fun chickens are going to be coming to my shop. And then also my other turtles. So the sea turtle I just showed you guys earlier So we have the pink, pastel pink turtle with the daisy shell. I'll be doing pastel green with a sunflower shell. And then I'll also be doing a white turtle with this pretty blue, pink, and green shell. So those are all of the plushies, all of the cups, all the bookmarks and stickers that will be available for my cute and cozy collection. And I'm just so happy with how this collection is coming along, and I can't wait to open my shop for you guys. So what I would like to work on next is making some chickens in all of these new colors that I got. So the rainbow, the beach foam, and this bloom color. So let's go ahead, let's bust out some chickens, and then that way you guys can see what the chickens look like when they're all finished.
I don't know if I'm the one you want. Should I go, or should I leave this on? Because lately I've been getting this feeling that you might like me too. And just maybe I could take a little risk for you. Make me move. Oh, I see you standing there. I just wanna get out of here with you.
So while I'm working on my little chicken here, I just wanted to chat with you guys a little bit and kind of share something that I feel like God's been putting on my heart recently. And that's the need to slow down, to enjoy the blessings that I have, to trust in His timing, and to just be present in the moments that I have now. Because I feel like it's really easy, especially with the way the world is. And I know I've touched on this with you guys in the past, but I was getting myself to a place where I was burnt out, where I didn't allow myself to rest. I constantly felt like I had to be posting this or filming this video, working on this and signing up for more, doing more. And that's what the world teaches us, that we always have to do more or we won't be successful. We won't get the things in life that we want. And that is not the truth. So while I was scrolling on Pinterest, I found this really cute quote and I wanted to share it. So it says, "A simple life looks like less consuming, more creating, less clutter, more space, less hustle, more rest, less work, more play, less processed, more real, less noise, more peace." And that is by Simple Living Mama. And that is just so true. We are meant to slow down, to be present in each moment, to be thankful for everything we have. I think it's really easy to always be wanting more and be like, well, whenever I get this car, I'll be happy, or this house, or this job. And I fall into that same mindset as well. And I just think with the way the world is, it's super easy to feel that way. But recently, I just feel like God's been teaching me that I need to be happy with where I'm at right now in this moment with all the blessings that I have, which you guys are definitely one of them. The fact that I'm even able to create these videos for you guys, that I'm able to take a day off work and work on my small business and just share this, create, and do something that I'm so passionate about, that is a huge blessing. So rather than rushing and wanting things to go quicker than they are, I've really just been focusing on all the slow moments that I might be missing by trying to speed things up. And I just wanted to say that I'm very grateful for you. If you also are falling into the same mindset of everything has to be go, 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 super quick, you can't allow yourself to rest or take a break, or else you feel like you're falling behind, I challenge you right now, go in the comments below and type out 3 things that you're super grateful for in this moment. Just right now in this moment. It can be your cat laying beside you while you're watching this video. It can be the fact that it's a beautiful day outside. Just 3 little things that you are grateful for. And I'm going to challenge myself to have this mindset every day as well, because it's so easy to miss the blessings that we have. And I don't want to fall into the trap of always wanting more and more and more, because I think we're the happiest whenever we realize that we already have everything we need. All right, friends, chicken bodies are all finished now. So we have lots of fun colors here. And we'll go ahead and start off with this one. So I'm pretty sure this is called Bloom. It's by Loops and Threads, and I showed you guys this a little bit earlier. But it's just blue and it has little pink and green little specks, so it looks like a garden. And then the next one I have is the rainbow color. So pink, yellow, blue, and white. It really reminds me of cotton candy. Like, I just want to eat this really badly. But we have this one, and then I have my classic cream and brown chicken that I've had on my Etsy before. And then the new yarn that I got, the baby blanket yarn, is this. So it is a little bit different, if you can see here. This is definitely more like brownish, and this is more white, and it's super light. And I just think it's cool, like the way that the yarn lands. You never know what it's gonna look like. So each chicken will be a little bit more unique, just depending on my tension and the way that I crochet it. But
these are the main colors I'll be offering. And then I'll also have the brown chicken as well. I'll pop a picture up. I just ran out of that yarn, but I need to go to Hobby Lobby and get that brown color. So I need your help deciding on the comb color. For this one, it is gonna get the classic red. You guys have seen that one before. But for these new colors, I'm thinking for this cotton candy looking one of doing a pink comb. I think that could be really pretty. I think these work together really nicely, but I also think that this blue color could be really cute as a comb as well. So let me hold it up together so you guys can see. Which one do you think? I don't know. I think I'm gonna go towards maybe the pink one. Everybody who wants blue is screaming in the comments right now, but I think pink for this one. And then I also need to decide on the comb color for this. So options for this one, again, we could do blue. I don't know if that blends in too much or not. That's an option. Pink is an option. That's kind of pretty. I like that. And then I also thought this green color, maybe not. Maybe not now that I'm seeing it. I thought it was gonna tie in with the other green on there, but I don't think it looks that good now that I'm seeing it. So what do you think for this bloom color? Pink or blue? What are you guys feeling? I don't know. I'm gonna ask Brendan whenever he gets home and see which comb color he likes. Maybe I'll go ahead and make them with the pink comb since I like pink anyway, and it will definitely match the vibes. I think that looks nice, but you'll see what I end up doing. And then for this newer like cream, pink, brownish color, I think I could just go with the traditional red as well because this looks really nice with the red, but yeah, I think red for this one. So I was just deciding on comb colors and I figured I'd ask you guys what you thought. But what I'm gonna do next is finish all these little chickens up. That way you can see the finished products. And then we'll see what else we can get done before Brendan gets home. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna go to the gym tonight rather than a walk because it's been rainy all day and I think it's supposed to rain around 6 whenever he gets done. So probably go to the gym and then I'll go ahead and crochet some more things and I might check in with you guys tonight, but if not, I'll definitely see you guys on Thursday.
I have a strawberry side on the side next to you. No wasting time, can you tell me the truth? I'm feeling you, yeah, I'm feeling you. Oh, oh, be honest, tell me what's on your mind. Oh, baby, when I lay my eyes on you from afar, I could swear I thought you fell from the stars. Think about you day and night, girl, even when you're not around. I don't want it if it's not with you. Hey, I'm just keeping it straight, cause you got me feeling distracted. Let me show you the way, girl, I don't take it for granted. Why can't we just give it a go? Infatuated more than you know. I want you near with the same point of view. I'm always ready, so call me over. We're meant to be like the sun and the moon. I just want you to know I love a strawberry.
Hi friends and happy Thursday. This morning we've been really busy with doctor's appointments and just different errands we're running, but we're sitting down at Panera and getting some yummy food. So I wanted to show you guys because these salads and soups look amazing. So I got the strawberry chicken caprese salad. And then I got like a chicken avocado ranch thing, ranch sandwich. And what did you get?
It's like a Mexican cheddar corn, street corn soup, and an Italian sub of sorts.
So we are about to dig into these amazing looking sandwiches and salads. And then after that, I need to stop at Hobby Lobby. We need to stop at a couple other stores. And then once we get back home, I'm going to work on crocheting and getting things ready for my collection.
Where did the time go? How do we move so far away? Holding on.
All right, friends, so we just finished up some lunch. It was so yummy. We don't get Panera that often just because it's really expensive, but that was a nice little treat. And now our first stop of the day is going to be TJ Maxx. And I'm not really looking for anything super specific in there, but I do need to find some Mother's Day gifts for my aunt, my mom, and my grandma. So I'm thinking I'll probably find something in there or maybe Hobby Lobby. And then once we go to Hobby Lobby, I need to get some brown yarn for my chickens. But other than that, just gonna kind of look around a little bit and I thought it'd be fun. There's a really loud car. But other than that, I thought it would be fun to just bring you guys along as we do a little mini shopping trip. There's a lot of horns and I don't even know what's going on. Anyway, we'll see you in the store.
So what do you say to that? I know we both hurt bad, and you won't forget the facts. But I believe in what we had. Holding on, how much can we both take when life isn't at home? I can't hear a word you're saying. Strong matches burn brighter. That makes us two fighters. And what I'm asking tonight is, could we get back to where we started? Strong matches burn brighter. That makes us two fighters. And what I'm
We are back home now from the little shopping adventure lunch date, and that food was so yummy. I hadn't had Panera in so long, and the sandwich and the salad, both of those were super, super good. Very expensive, but super good. So that was a nice little treat. But now that we're back home, I wanted to share what I got at Hobby Lobby, which you kind of saw it in the vlog. But first thing that I got was this brown yarn for my chickens because I ran out of this yarn. And this is the Baby Bee Snugs and Kisses in the color Teddy. So now I have this to be able to make all the chickens for the launch. And then I also picked up a couple acrylic yarn colors because now that I've been making acrylic projects like my bookmarks, my Kindle sleeves, and things like that, I wanted to have some pretty pastel colors because I really love the Kindle sleeve I did, the blush pink daisy pattern, and I thought it'd be pretty if I did colors like these. So this is a super pale pink color, and this is called Soft Pink. And then the other color I got is a pale yellow. So now I'll have like my darker yellow, the pale yellow, I have my blush pink, light pink, and then I have like that really pretty blue color I've showed you guys before. But this yellow color is called Lemon Ice. And these are both the I Love This Yarn brand. So picked up the yarn that I needed. And now that we're back home, I want to start crocheting some more. I think my goal for this weekend is to just get everything that I'm going to be making for the Cute and Cozy collection done. At least one of each of my plushies, one of each of my stickers, my cups. That way I can start taking listing photos and get my website ready. And then as I go, I can continue making inventory here and there. But as long as I have at least one finished of each color, that way things can get listed and I can get this website down because, you guys, this website part is stressing me out. It is not as simple as I thought. Like, you have to know color codes, you have to be able to customize this, and it's not as easy as like dragging and dropping. Some of the things are like that, but it's a lot more than I thought it was going to be. And thankfully, Brendan's friend is into like the techie IT kind of stuff. And he did say that he'd help me out. So I'm really happy that he's gonna be able to help me because this is really stressful. And honestly, probably once we get started and get working on it, it won't be as bad as I'm thinking. But just looking at it, like opening up the website, seeing all the options, all the different things you have to do right now, it's really making me nervous that I'm not gonna get it done in time. But don't worry, I said May 30th, that's when it's coming. So I will have this website up and running by May 30th. I'll have all of this inventory ready for you guys by May 30th, but it's just gonna be a busy month leading up to that point. We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming for an important announcement. Okay, so remember like 5 seconds ago whenever I said that no matter what, this launch would be ready by Friday, May 30th? Well, as I've thought about it over the weekend a little bit, with everything I have to do, it's just, I don't think there's any way I can get all of this done. My website, I can't get that completely designed and uploaded and take all the product photos. I can't make all of these crochet things in that time. I can't make my cups, all of my stickers, just all the marketing I want to do for it. There's just a lot that goes into this, and I truly want to be able to take my time on this launch to really enjoy this process and not just like hurry up, slap it together and be like, here you guys go. No, I want my first launch to be super special, to be so meaningful, for all of my heart to be into it. And if I do this on May 30th, today, by the way, is May 13th, it's not gonna be what I pictured for my first launch, and I really don't wanna do that to me, and I really don't wanna do that to you guys, because I really want you guys to have lots of options on the website. I don't wanna list just like one sunflower turtle and be like, okay, that's it, that's all of my stock. I want to have multiple options on there so you guys can shop and not have to worry about things being sold out like instantly, because if I only list one of each thing, which at this rate, that's what it was going to have to be, like 1 or 2 of each item, and I don't want to do that. I think that sometimes I forget that I still work 30 hours at my main job, and that takes up my whole day basically. On those days that I'm working, those 3 days a week, I work from 8 in the morning until 6 p.m. straight through, and whenever I get home, we have to cook dinner, we're going on a walk, we're eating. I'm just spending time like with my personal life, and a lot of times I'm editing on those evenings as well. So I don't really have time to work on it on the days that I'm working, and it's just a lot. And I think that whenever I set that original goal for May 30th, I was so excited because I'm like, that's my 1-year anniversary on YouTube. How cool would it be to celebrate that with like a huge shop launch, with my website launch? And it's not realistic. So I love that I can share this with you guys. I can share all parts of this journey, be so real and raw with you, and just let you know that I had this plan for May 30th, but realistically, I can't do it all. I can't get it all done by that time. So I appreciate you guys for being so supportive of this small business journey, always leaving me such sweet and kind comments, and that makes everything you guys encourage me so, so much. So thank you for that, and thank you for being so understanding throughout all of this. And that just means we get more time to work on the Cute and Cozy collection together. I love this little series we're doing, the Cute and Cozy Collection Diaries, and it's so fun because this is a special time. Working on my first ever launch, that's like a huge milestone for my small business. And like I said, I don't want to rush it. So I have decided that I'm going to push the launch back until June 30th. So a month away from what it was going to be originally, but that gives me plenty of time, hopefully, I would think so. Plenty of time to crochet all these things, get things ready, put some teasers up on Instagram, put some teasers up on YouTube, and just really build this collection up because it's such an exciting thing. And thank you guys so much for always being so supportive, and back to the video. So anyway, what I'm going to do is work on some turtles. So I told you guys I wanted to have a green turtle with the sunflower shell, and also a white turtle with like that blue color like this. And so I'm going to work on that next. That way, like I said, I have one of each thing made for my inventory and I can start taking pictures. So I picked out my colors here for the turtle. I think for the body, this is the color that's gonna be the main turtle body. I'm gonna use this for the center as like the sunflower center. And then this will be the petals. So here is the color combination we're going to be using. And I think that'll be really pretty and super summery. So I'm gonna work on that. The last time I made this, it took me about 2 hours to make. So gonna try to bust that out. And if I have more time, I'll go ahead and make the white version of it. And now that I'm looking, I was kind of considering doing the shell color and this, like the rainbow cotton candy color. Which one do you guys think? I kind of like this one. You guys, I can't make up my mind. I have so many fun yarn colors, but you'll see what I end up doing. Which, speaking of my chickens, you guys didn't get to see the finished chickens that I did the other day. I think I showed a little clip, but I didn't sit and talk about them. So I'll go ahead and start with this one here. So this is this one. I went with the pink combs for them. And has a little orange beak, and this is just such a fun color. I love, like, it's just so unique and so cool. Same thing with this one, my little cotton candy chicken. I love the different colors. It's like a rainbow cotton candy unicorn chicken. I love it so much. So these are my fun versions of chickens. And then here's the more basic, like not super basic, but the more traditional chicken colors. So we have my cream and brown chicken with the red comb. We have this really like super cool white, blush pinkish, muted tone chicken over here. That was a very weird description. And then I will have my brown chickens as well. So those are all the chicken options. And I actually tried a different thing out with my bee and I don't like it. So I will be cutting this out and putting in the pale pink for the blush. But I tried out brighter pink and I don't like it. I think it's a little bit too dark. I thought it'd be cute and be more defined. But honestly, it looks kind of red and I like the look of the pale pink a little bit better, but I'm glad I tried it out. I still need to add the smile. So we'll add the smile to her today too. We'll fix the blush back to the pale pink color and we'll work on the sunflower turtle. So let's go ahead and get to work.
We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know. For all in this, I stand alone. Show me.
Hello friends, it has been a couple days since I last talked to you and we have some orders to pack tonight. I'm so excited. Also, ignore the crazy hair. My hair was it just wasn't having it today. I just couldn't get it to cooperate, so up in a bun it went, and it does look a little bit crazy, but you know, we're just rolling with it. Like I said, we have 3 orders to pack tonight, which is so exciting. A lot of them are for plushies. I have a couple bookmark orders and somebody ordered a keychain. So we'll review all of these orders and then we'll pack them together. And I just thought it'd be a fun little cozy evening packaging up these orders with you guys. So let me go ahead and grab these orders here so I can figure out who ordered what. And I am so sorry if I say your name wrong. Definitely correct me down in the comments. Let me know, how do you pronounce your name? I'm gonna say Shahara, is that right? Shahara ordered 2 of my pink tutu ducks. So she sold me out on these little ducks. So both of these will be going to her. And she also ordered one of the yellow tutu ducks. So thank you so much, Shahara. And these little guys are gonna get to go home with her. The little trio, they are so cute. And I think that this will be a fun order to pack. So got these. Next up, Suzanne ordered 3 of my chicken plushies. So she got 1 of each of the colors. She got a brown chicken, she got the cream and brown chicken, and she also got the orange multicolored chicken. I finally ran out of this yarn, so I really need to find where I can find the Bernat Blanket Tweeds. I'm pretty sure that's what this color was called. I don't know the specific color name, but I know it was Bernat Blanket Tweeds. So I am gonna get more of this yarn because I do think it's such a cute chicken color. I've actually seen where there's like the white with the black speckles, which could be really cute. Need to get more of the tweed color. The cream and brown is killing my fingers. I made a couple extra of these so I can restock them on my Etsy, and it's just so much rougher. I was watching a video, I think it was Katie from the Celestial Homebody, which she is one of my favorite YouTubers to watch right now. I have been binge watching her content. I love how long her vlogs are. I'll just put them on and then I'll just be working away while she's shopping or crocheting or whatever she's doing, but I absolutely love watching her. But anyway, she was talking about new formula versus old formula for the Bernat Blanket and for like the big twist yarns, and there definitely is a difference because whenever I feel my Bernat Blanket yarns, like this feels so nice. I'm pretty sure this is the baby blanket kind, but there is such a noticeable difference between this yarn and like some of the older Bernat. It's just so rough to work on your fingers. And whenever I have my tension, like there's a little red mark that goes on my pointer finger. So I definitely am starting to feel my yarns before I buy, but that makes it really tricky if you buy online because then you can't feel them. But anyway, I'm getting off track. She also ordered one of these keychains, one of my books and coffee keychains. So that will be going home with her. And then she also ordered one of the personalized name bookmarks. So that's what I cut out all of this vinyl for. So I need to go ahead and make her bookmark. She actually wanted the name Susie, so you probably go by Susie. So thank you so much, Susie, for your order. And then my last order I got is from Shelby, and she ordered 2 of the personalized name bookmarks. And she actually ordered one of these last week. So thank you so much, Shelby, for buying some more bookmarks. I really have so much fun doing the personalized bookmarks because it's really cool to see all the different names, adjust the fonts, and kind of play around with how it looks the best on the bookmark. So I really enjoy making those. What we're going to be doing is making these personalized bookmarks and also packaging up all of these orders. That way I can take them with me to work tomorrow morning. Little life hack. I'm getting ready to weed these out, and I know you guys have seen me use this, and whenever I have my extra vinyl, I just take my little weeding tool and go like that to get all the vinyl and sticky stuff off. That way it doesn't stick to it and make it harder to weed out. But I did get one of these. Actually, my mom got me this for Christmas, and it's to hold nail polish, but I was looking at it and I'm like, This is the exact same material as this is, and it goes on your finger, so then you can just wear it, and I'm like, this is perfect. So we're going to be trying this out, and while I'm weeding it out, I'll be able to just stick it in there like that, and it's just handy dandy right on my finger. So if you want one of these little weeding catcher tools, you don't have to go get one of these. You can actually just go to Walmart and get one of these little nail polish holders, and it works perfect. So all of the customized bookmarks are finished, and I wanted to show you guys. So we'll start with this one. So here is Susie's. It turned out really cute, and I love these bows. It's like the chiffon ribbon, and I just think it's so dainty and pretty. So that's hers. And then these last two are for a teacher gift, which I think is such a great idea. Then they have a personalized bookmark. And so this one says Mrs. Kusky, and it's the light pink with the dark pink, just like the ones listed on my Etsy. But I did mention to you guys, if you wanted them to be a little bit different, just message me and I can personalize them. I pretty well have every vinyl color possible, and I can also change up the ribbon color. Or what I did for this one was I cut little pieces of yarn. So this one says Mrs. Bandy, and the school colors are brown and gold. And so they asked if I could do brown as the background and gold as the little cursive writing. And then I took different pieces of yarn, so like my gold yarn and then my dark brown yarn, and I cut it and made like a little tassel at the end. And I am obsessed with this bookmark. I think it's really cool that they customized it based off the school colors for her. And this bookmark is gorgeous. I love the gold so much. I'm literally so obsessed with this one. So if pink is not your color and you want your own customized bookmark, definitely message me on Etsy and I can let you know what I can do. I'll try to work with you and create a bookmark that's your favorite colors. I have tons of yarn that I can do these little tassels with. And then I have this pink ribbon if you are just a pink fan like me and you like the main one that I have listed on my Etsy. But I did just want to show you guys the customization options that you can get with these bookmarks because this is so pretty.
3 orders are now packed and ready to go. I'm gonna drop them off tomorrow morning on our way to work. And it's getting much later now. It is currently 8:27, so it's really dark outside and we've not even eaten dinner yet and I haven't gotten my shower yet, so I need to get some things ready for work tomorrow. Brendan and I have been in the really bad habit of staying up late. I'm naturally a night out anyway. I prefer the night. I like staying up later. I am not a morning person, but we have to wake up at like 6:30 or 7 in the morning for work. So this staying up late stuff can't happen anymore. It was really bad on Friday night whenever I posted my market vlog on Saturday. I had to stay up until 2:30 in the morning editing that video because it was so long. That video turned out to be like 48 minutes, which let me know, do you guys like the longer videos? I personally like watching longer studio vlogs because then while I'm working, I can just put on a video, let that run while I'm packaging orders or making things or crocheting. And I really enjoy just having one video on and not having to stop and change videos. So I personally prefer longer videos, but let me know, do you like the longer style videos or do you like the 20-25 minute videos? That market day vlog was definitely the longest one I have, 48 minutes. That's so close to being an hour. I've never had an hour-long vlog, but if you guys would like that, let me know and I can get that for you. I just didn't know if you guys would prefer that or not. So anyway, let me know down in the comments, do you like longer or the shorter like 20-25 minute videos? But anyway, to where we're in bed a little bit earlier tonight, I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. We're gonna eat our dinner. We have Motor City Pizza Company for dinner tonight. It's like the supreme version. We just get it at Walmart, but it's the deep dish style and it is so good. So we're gonna eat some dinner. I'm gonna get a shower, get things ready for work tomorrow. And then in the morning, I'll drop all these packages off. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me as I continue to prep for the drop of my cute and cozy collection. I'll be posting sneak peeks of my inventory and just behind the scenes leading up to this launch over on my Instagram. So if you're not already following me there, be sure to give me a follow so you can stay up to date and see a little behind the scenes look. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you watched this far in the video and you're not subscribed yet, odds are you like this kind of content. So do me a little favor and hit the subscribe button and the bell beside it so you never miss a new upload. And if you're still watching at this point, comment the bow emoji so I can give you a big thanks for sticking with me till the end. And I will see you guys next week for a new video. Bye.